We will proceed to the next one, Vijay Lakshmi, Government High School, Ranipet.
Yes,
The
sir.
topic is innovation and teaching of mathematics.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you can start.
Good afternoon, everyone. First, I would like to thank the jury members for letting me to present the paper. I am Vijay Lakshmi, a graduate teacher from Ranipet district, Tamil Nadu. I am here to present my paper on the topic Importance of Blended Learning among the students during the COVID times. As we all know, the pandemic had put an immense pressure on the educational institutions to keep their learning cycle running. As a result of which, the whole education system went completely online, which made conceptual understanding crucial for students, especially in the subject like mathematics. Online platforms have given us an opportunity to give a leap forward in improving the overall quality of the education. My research paper focuses on realizing the scope of online learning in the betterment of student grade as well as their conceptual understanding in mathematics. My research paper has the following objectives. Firstly, to understand the practical difficulties in taking the digital learning come teaching forward. To analyze the features of paid educational contents available in the market and find ways to include them as much as possible in our free online contents. To find ways create exclusive contents for certain chapters like mensuration, trigonometry, and probability that demands intensive visualization. Other objectives are to encourage a hybrid model of teaching that combines the usage of technology inside the traditional classroom, to analyze student performance through interactive and tech-enabled modules, and to create awareness among the student community about the existing technology available for mathematical learning. My research primarily focuses on blended learning. So, what is blended learning? Blended learning is a combination of traditional offline face-to-face learning and online learning in a way that one complements the other. The goal is not to complement or replace the conventional learning, but rather to incorporate more effective and personalized learning method. It provides the individual an opportunity to enjoy the best of both worlds. As a part of NEP 2020 recommendation, we are emphasizing more on the usage of Diksha platform among the students. Presently, we are using high-tech labs as a part of our day-to-day teaching to encourage blended learning. Since the schools haven't started functioning fully, we are insisting the students to watch and follow Kalvi TV as much as possible. After several preliminary studies conducted on various e-learning platforms, we have chosen YouTube as a worthy platform to conduct the classes online, considering its simple user interface and its familiarity among the students. I have started a YouTube channel named Max eTutor during the pandemic with a vision to keep the students connected with Max. Broad categories of content on TNSCRT Basic Quiz, Tamil Nadu Refreshment Module, complete details on NTSC and TEST exam, and the previous year paper solution had been published in my channel so as to supplement the TN government's digital initiatives to aid the classroom learning. So far, my channel has got 130 plus videos, 170 plus subscribers, and 20,000 plus views within 4 months of its establishment. This shows the students' eagerness to learn maths even during COVID-like situations. This also proves that quality content has its own reach among the students. Analyzing the quality of paid online contents available in the market and find ways to incorporate those features in our online teaching, we have chosen learning platforms such as Byju's, Vedanta, and Unacademy for our study. I have put the screenshot of Byju's paid content on the left side and my video content to the right. As you could see, I have tried to match the quality of content in my YouTube videos so as to provide my students high quality of content at free of cost. To know more about students' perceptions about digital learning, and the difficulties, we have conducted a survey. We circulated Google form asking them to answer few questions about their digital learning experience. Around 32 students have responded and the data have been collected, analyzed and been presented here. As answered by the students, more than 80% of them enjoying online learning, but at the same time around 20% of the class does not have any device to access the online content. As a part of other survey question, 1/4 of the class opted for blended learning for the present academic year. Around 50% of the class faced poor internet connection during their online learning. This slide talks about the result analysis aspect of my paper. In order to evaluate the impact of blended learning, we decided to analyze the pre-test and post-test results, for which we chose 37 students in class 10 of my school had been selected as the sample population. Previously, about 1/3 of the class scored below 35% mark during the pre-test evaluation. After 2 months of blended learning, post-test had been conducted and the result have shown remarkable improvement in the scorecards. About 2/3 of the class scored more than 70% of marks. Some of our major findings are digital learning saves time and money since the students don't have to travel to a school. He can enjoy all the advantages of a traditional classroom at his doorstep. Digital domain ensures personalized learning. As the learning time and capacity is different for different students, one can access the online content on any day at any given time. Online teaching cum learning is found to be more enjoyable as it establishes a virtual bond between the students and teachers in a liberty mode. Since the schools were closed for the past 2 years, the pattern of learning changed very much among the students. Now they lack in basic evaluation, calculation, fundamental concepts in mathematics and so on. It deprives the students' progress in their result, hence they tend to choose a non-maths group in their 11th and 12th grades due to lack of interest and understanding. To counter this, we as the responsible maths teachers are trying to use the digital domain to change their attitude, to engage them with fun, and also to explain them how mathematics forms an integral part in their career. Some of the issues with digital learning are, as seen in one of our survey questions, more than 50% of students see internet connectivity as a major issue in digital learning. Reduced internet speed in the rural and hilly regions is seen as an important drawback among the students living there. Lack of digital awareness among the teachers makes it difficult to conduct online classes, which makes them to rely on the existing media platforms such as Kalvi TV. There is lack of infrastructure such as power backup, speaker, high-speed Wi-Fi connections to support high-tech labs in many schools. Lack of technical skill makes it even more difficult to maintain the high-tech labs. The first photo shows me using the high-tech labs to pursue blended teaching in classrooms. To encourage students, we distributed prizes for the winners of mathematical quiz as seen in the second photograph. I would like to conclude my presentation by saying that we should not just be cursing the pandemic for the disruption of traditional classrooms. Instead, we should try to look for new opportunities that the online teaching has to offer to counter this unfortunate situation. I have been teaching and observing students for the past 20 years, and I found that some parents, despite being literate, have no idea about their children's education plan. We as the responsible maths teacher should be curious enough to explore various online tools that can be utilized to take the mathematical understanding of the students to the next level. Thank you, sir.